Hi, folks. How are you? My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And this is Ornaments with the Crafty Bunch. I'm going to go find my lab and get me in there. I'm super excited about this. I am super excited about this event and being the sponsor for this event. Um, and so I hope you all have enjoyed today so far. We've had some awesome creatives doing some awesome ornaments. Hold on here. I want to get me in there. There we go. And so I hope you all have enjoyed every bit of it and seen all of the fun ornaments that have been made. So if you're new to me, I would love a like and follow if you enjoy this. Hopefully you do. I've got a couple of ornaments planned for us. I don't know if we will get to all of them, but I've got a couple set aside because I've been inspired by folks as they've been doing it because they've been doing faster and more ornaments. And I'm like, wow, I better have a couple ready to go. I probably won't be as fast as them. We'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get us started. So, guys, if you're in the Crafty Bunch, throw up some hearts or something and let folks know that you are a member of the Crafty Bunch. We are proud members of that. We love Mama P, and we're so thankful for this opportunity. And I am thankful for the opportunity of sponsoring this event because ornaments are some of my favorite things, guys. I love to paint ornaments. I love to make ornaments. I make them pretty much starting now all the way through Christmas. I am making various ornaments. And we've got a couple of little casted little gnomes here that we're going to make. I was trying to get them painted because that's the hard part. I won't say it's not hard. Nothing about it is hard, but it's like the time consuming piece. And I wanted to be through that time consuming piece first before I was live. And then we can get on with the making of the actual ornaments, which is the fun part, right? I'm going to go ahead and get a beard on this guy. I'm just going to start dark. And hey, D, good to see you. Goodness sakes, girlfriend. I was like, I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Are you at home? Are you up north? Where are you? Where you be? Or have you gone on vacation yet? So, who here loves to make ornaments? Oh, okay. He's on his way home. Okay. Who here has been watching today and who loves ornaments? I need to know. I need to know if you love ornaments and if you've been watching today. And go ahead and get his nose in. These castings are fun, but painting them is not a lot of fun. Like, I think I'd much rather paint flat than try to get in all these little nooks and crannies with the tiniest of brushes. You're like, really right now? Not that it's that big a deal, but you know what I'm saying. You have to have the patience. And me and the patience sometimes don't always get along. I want to be like done. That's why I was like, I love to paint. Y'all know I'm a painter. I love to paint, but there's some things, even painting, that like my patience just can't take. And little like 3D things like this is not a joy for me. Hey, D! Both of my D's are here. We leave Sunday for Portugal and Spain. I knew it was close. I knew it was coming up close. I'll send you a message later tonight. I knew it was sometime real soon. That's an awesome trip, though. D, I have been missing you too. Well, kind of both these I've been missing. We finished the It's a Practical Thing, I think, today. Well, my faux live tomorrow, we'll finish that. And then on Friday, we'll be picking something new. No, Thursday, we'll be picking something new. So we're just giving these guys a little paint, and then we're gonna incorporate these into our ornaments. And so I'm just getting I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with these. I think it's gonna be super cute. I did not have this idea. In fact, this idea was from Teresa Renee with Teresa Renee Art and Decoupage Queen. But they were so super cute. I got the mold and casted some to make them and just never had. And they were sitting there looking at me, and I was trying to think of what I was going to do for the live today. And I was like, well, maybe I will use those. So I grabbed them. And that's why I just kind of wanted to go ahead and get like the first layers of paint on, because whoops, I had a lot of water in that. Because then we could just have fun making an ornament. So I almost finished, but I was watching Babe. I've been watching everybody, and the ornaments have been so cute. I hope everybody posts pictures of theirs, because they've been so cute. I've been watching all day while I was working. Yeah, I had work today. But luckily, no meetings. I just had to work on some project work and stuff like that. But no meetings today. I was happy girl. I'm always happy when there's no meetings. And when I just have like my work to do. Because meetings keep you from doing your work. Ah, you did? Yeah. You're like, I snuck out today. Well, that's awesome. I'm just going to put some white in his beard. It's still wet, so it's probably just going to do more than blend. It's going to do just blend in. But that's okay. We can let it blend in, and we can work on the other part, and then we'll come back with some more white and let it just hang out a little bit. This is casting resin that these were casted in. Whoops. My finger done pulled off some of the black paint. Let's go and fix that. I tell you, I don't expect. I'm like, this paint should be dry by now, and yet it's still wet. Like, it shouldn't take that long for it to dry. There have been some amazing ornaments that have been made. All right, so we're going to set these two aside, and we're going to let them dry for a few minutes. And I'm going to work on a couple of ornaments that... So this is what we're going to use for our gnomes, okay? We're going to use this ornament, and there's two of them, and they go together. And so what I want to do is I want to basically cut this to fit inside of there, okay? And so we're just going to do a big circle here. I want to keep a couple of these trees. It's not going to take up the whole space, okay? Just so you know, it's not going to work like that, unfortunately. And we're just going to tear. And I don't really care too much. We're just gonna decoupage it in there, okay? And if we've got some excess on the sides, it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't matter. And in fact, one of the things we're gonna do first, I already got white paint out, is I'm gonna go ahead and on the back side of this paper, I'm gonna paint some white. And the reason I'm doing that is so when we decoupage it in, it's not going to go translucent on me, okay? We're just doing the back side. And if you want some to fade into what we're going to put on the back, you can just not go all the way to the edge. Or if you don't, you can go all the way to the edge. Whatever you want. It works regardless. So we're going to paint that white and we're going to let that hang out for a minute. And I'm going to cut another circle over here that's kind of the same. I'm just going to tear it. And we can fill in if we need to. It's no big deal. This one's going to be a little bit smaller because I didn't get quite in the halfway mark. It's okay. And again, we're going to do the exact same thing. I probably should not put that in the water, but that's all right. We're just going to paint this part white. Y'all, if you ever want to put decoupage paper on something that is not white, here's your trick. I've seen this done a couple of ways. I find I have the best success if I just turn it upside down before I get it all damp and just paint it white and let it sit and dry. And then do what I want with it. So I'm going to grab my heat tool here. If I can get it untangled. Come on. What have you done? What did you do? Yo. It is so tangled. I don't know if I can get it untangled. Oh, well. There's no getting that out right now. We're just going to have to let it sit and dry and move on and let it air naturally. Let it air naturally. Now this one I'm not going to paint behind because I kind of want it to look a little translucent. Pardon me. So if I'm new to you, my name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab. I'm a curator for the Creative Curiosities paper and notions pack. And a member of the Crafty Bunch. And I am putting this on. Yay, Christmas ornaments. I know, Kelly, right? It's time. It is time. Oops, wrong side, Amanda. Wrong side. When you work on these, make sure you're working on the right side. Don't put it on the wrong side, guys. Like I was just getting ready to do. Because if you do, he's going to be upside down. And nobody wants an upside down Santa Claus. I'm just putting that out there that nobody really wants that in their life. I love these Santa faces. I love these. Okay, Dee, I will be a reminder of that. Although I think you did a fabulous job. I think it was an awesome job. I'm going to get out my decoupage glue. Guys, I was out of all decoupage glue. It's like, how is that a possibility? How is that even possible? Oh, the second. Oh, I didn't know you were doing a second one. You hadn't shared that with me. Okay. The first one was great. I gotta take all my brushes up and give them a little TLC. All right, I'm just gonna put some decoupage glue. You know, you can decoupage on anything. And so this is glass. This is like one of those pressed flower things, you know. I'm just going to give it a little trim because I don't want it sticking over. That's what I don't want, is I don't want it sticking over. So I'm just going to trim. Give it a little trim. Anywhere that I think it's going to stick over, I'm just going to trim it just a little bit. It's a little bit right there sticking over right here. But we're going to create like a little frosted look. Oh, no, 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 Amanda. Really? Really, girl? I stuck it right in his, I stuck the scissors right in his hat. Ugh. Like, really, Amanda, right now? You didn't just do that, did you? Yeah, you did. And of course, that would be the only paper I had down here. Let's see, can I fix it? Can I make it look like it wasn't there? I doubt it. Because, see, you're going to be able to see, like, it might look all right that way, but when you hold it up and you look at it and light goes through it, you're going to be able to see it. Guys, give me a second. Let me grab another one. Hold on. Because I like that image. And that's the only one of that one I had on that paper because I've already used the other one. Give me 1 second. It's just right here. Nothing like bringing your thing while you're messing with it, right? So let's just peel this guy off. Okay. Woo, we got him off. That's a good thing. Nothing like messing it up before it gets started. All right. We're just going to hurry up here because I want to get these done. Kind of like Mama P said during her live. She's had those things to do on her to-do list and just like hasn't gotten them done. And I totally understand what that feels like because that is my life. All of the will paint and will create pile, right? That's kind of like these ornaments here. Like, got all the stuff to do and just haven't gotten it done. But I just love this Santa Claus. He is just darling. How to fix a mess up by just like scratching it and starting over. Sometimes you just have to do that. You just have to like, look, it's never going to be fixable because when you hold it up, you're going to be able to see it. And you just have to like either be okay with that, cover it up with something, or peel it off and redo it. And so that becomes your options at that point. So some decoupage glue. And we're going to glue Santa in. Okay. We're going to let him hang out there. How cute is that going to be when we do this? But we have more to do than just close that window, okay? Oh, okay. Some of them I have not gotten up the Christmas ones. So I have some adorable Christmas ones. This being one of them with these Santas. Where'd it go? I cut it and it just disappeared. Did it just like float away or something? I have this one, the one I ring, but where's the one I just cut the one from? Oh, I set it over here. I'm like, am I losing my mind? I had like this is one of my new ones. It's Christmas. I have some more too, but that's not on my website yet. All right. Let me pick up all these little scraggly things before they end up where I don't want them. And trust me, it will. It'll get where I don't want it. All right, these should be dry by now. We're going to push that up there. I'm going to check my time. I should know exactly who. Nicole is after me, coming up after me in this event. Nicole, she's actually new to me. And I think a newer member. Nicole Pros Sparkle Junkie is her page name. And she's going to be on up after me. But y'all hang out and have fun with me. All right. So we're going to put this inside of our ornament here. And so we're going to just decoupage that in. And this is going to be our base. Actually, I think this is the top, but that's okay. Maybe. It's going to be okay now. I'm going to put this in here. You can tear some little tears in it if you want to keep it from bunching in places. You can do that. I don't care if it bunches a little bit. It's okay with me. But if you do care, you can tear a few little reliefs so it'll overlap and it won't bunch. But I don't mind the bunching personally. We're just going to get it glued down. So glue top, bottom, right? Put some glue on the bottom. Put the paper down. Put the glue on top. And then you've sealed it in there. We'll trim away any excess. And then our little gnome will go in there. Look how cute that's going to be. We're going to have some snow. We're going to have some stuff. We're not done. But she'll ride in one. And he's going to go in this one. This is the bottom. On these ornaments, the bottom is a little bit thicker or a little deeper than the top. And so we've got some of that snow stuff to put in here. Just get it all in there. If I have a real bad wrinkle, I just take my finger and kind of just maneuver it. And usually you can get it out. You can kind of work it to where it'll work itself out. Because you can stretch it a little bit, the paper, and get it to bend. You may, I mean, there may be one or two that won't work out, like these two right here want to be a little hard-headed, but really at the end of the game, you're not going to really see. Now you can see the you will still see like the little fibers in it. Now those are going to show, but the actual like little wrinkles, you can usually work them out with your finger. Oh, they would look cute on oyster shells. Yes, they would. They would look cute on oyster shells. And so he's going to go in there like that. But we do have some snow that we're going to put in here. And you could put other things in here also. We're going to put snow in it. I'm going to trim this a little bit here. Just trim it. Try not to stick my scissors through it like I did last time. That actually did not stick down. I'll have to put a little more glue on that one. All right, come on, just cut. And then I'll stick you down. Stick you down in there. Okay. That one stuck good. This one didn't really. This one was like, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. No. We're just going to have a different party. Okay. There we go. The main thing is can the top go on? That's the, and you not pull it up again, Amanda. And you don't pull it up again. That's the thing. Don't pull it up. Did I not get? Now I bet you it ain't gonna come up. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to let those dry for a minute. And we're going to come back to this because this is now almost dry. If I could get... Y'all, if you could see how this thing has wound itself around, you would understand why I couldn't get this loose. My glue gun has wound itself around the base of my chair. Not my glue, my heat tool. I'm not supposed to say the other word. We're not supposed to say the other word. Lordy be. Just give me heat. Y'all be careful with this plastic and this heat. This thing set on 360. You'll have some melted stuff on your hands. Okay. Now, for this, I've got some fun stuff I want to pull out. And we're going to put on there. Hold on. Maybe it's already out. No. Would have been nice. That's not it. Here it is. Crystal ice paste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this up. right? So this now has become our little ornament. Got some crystal ice paste here. This is going to make it look like it's a frosty window. Remember what Mama P was saying, like a frosty window? This is going to give us that frosty window effect. And so I'm just going to that's a little hardened chunk right there. I'm going to get off. We're also going to put a little snow on it too. But I want to put my frost on first. And yeah, we're going to cover a little bit of the frost up with the snow, but we won't cover as much. We're just going to kind of give it that like little frostiness going on. Can you see? Part of me is tempted just to go over the whole thing with like just a little sheer like, wipe away a little bit. It's like done like that to see. Oh, I like that. That is looking cool, guys. I know it's really hard for you to see. And I don't want to get it into any area except for where I already marked it away. Can you see that? That's ice crystal paste gives you that. And then I got snow paste too, but this is actually snow text because I'm working on my ornaments, guys, and I needed the mother load. So I got the big one. I like the Pen Tart snow paste better, but when you're dealing in the quantity that I'm working in for ornaments right now, you need the mother load. So I ordered the mother load from Deco Art of snow paste. Look how cute. Hi, Quincy. How are you? Well, good. I'm glad. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. we are making ornaments. And once this kind of like sets a little bit, I'll put some of that ice paste over it too. Or I also have some of these, because why not just make a big mess and have a little bit of glitter, because what studio doesn't have glitter all over it, right? Especially at Christmas time. Like, if you're making anything at Christmas time, then you're going to have glitter all over it. So glitter it up. How adorable. So that's ornament number 1. And it's so simple, guys. It's just, you know, these little frames that are like, they do the pressed flowers. You can get them. I think I got like a dozen on Amazon for like super cheap price. A super cheap price. A good deal. And then now we're going to do our little gnomes, and I'm actually going to let the decoupage glue be my friend here. Just want to make sure it's dry. I've got to make sure what's there is dry, or it's going to mess up. To some degree, it'll mess up. So I'm just going to make sure what's here is dry. That's supposed to peel up right there. It really does not want to stick to this plastic, guys. You got to be forceful with it in order for it to stick to this plastic. You got to like make sure you have gone in here and really coated it well with this decoupage glue, guys. I probably should have put some primer on it. The glass and tile primer that I have. And that would have given it a little tooth for the glue to stick to. So when you're working with plastics, it's really important that you put a primer on it, or the tendency is for it not to stick, because it doesn't have anything to stick to. It's slick. And so that primer that you put on gives it a little tooth that then it can stick to. But I think it's going to be okay. It'll be fine. That feels good now and secure. You just have to be generous with it, guys. You don't need to go down another rabbit hole. You know, I mean, you can look at it like that, or you could look at it as like you're making, you know, you could make ornaments to sell. You could make ornaments to gift, you know, to your family and friends. I like to make ornaments for my family and friends. I also make ornaments and sell them this time of year, and do really well with that. And so these will probably all be sold. And so before the season is over. So I'm just going to pile in some snow. And it's going to pile all over my desk and everywhere else. I probably should have put down a piece of paper so I could have easily just like swooshed it into the piece of paper. This is a piece of paper, but still. And then what I want to do is we're going to glue in our ornament. He's only touching in a couple of spots, the top and the bottom. And so I need my big jar. Where did you go? Where are you? Heavy body gel. That's what I'm looking for. It's a mold. So if you work with air dry clay, it's a mold. This happens to be resin that I put in there, but you could certainly do air dry clay in the mold and get the exact same thing. And so that's all it is. And this is just heavy body gel. I'm just being extremely generous with it. It dries clear, so you're not going to see any of this. But I'll tell you what it will do is it's going to stick anything to anything you want stuck to it. So I always use this. We want it to make sure it's in the center of our ornament. And then just glue it down. And then I'm going to just bunch in a whole bunch of snow all around him. Make sure. And where we don't have anything, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of some paint. Actually, not this color. I'll use this color and some white. And I'm just going to fill in the gaps, guys. That's all I'm going to do. And it's not going to be perfect, but when you get the top on, it's not going to matter really either. And so you're not really going to see that much. And we're just going to come in and just fill in. And you're not going to really notice. You're not going to, it's not going to be something that's going to be like, oh, she did that. You're not going to notice it. See? See how you really don't even pay much attention to it. They could. Exactly. And so you could gift them to people who need them. Ornaments just mean a lot to folks, guys. And it doesn't take a whole lot. And you don't have to go buy specialty molds. I'm sure if you have molds, the ones you have are probably perfect. And you can make adorable ornaments. Michelle showed you how to do, well, she didn't really show you, but she told you how to do, like, take a mold and make an ornament by putting like one on top of the other. And so here is their top. I think this is the, hold on. Yeah, I think I gotta make sure I'm putting my right top to my right. Yeah. Because I got them confused a minute ago. If they don't snap in, I'll know I've got two of the same. And the way I do these is I just take them, put them slightly off, and then twist on and make sure they snap down. But I think I've got two of the same because it ain't a snapping down. No, they feel different. They feel different. But look how cute that ornament is going to be. Whoops. He's not set up yet, and I shook him loose. But that's okay. He's fine. He's going to be fine. He'll set up again. I guess I got it together. I think I do. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous that I don't have it together. But I think it is together. And I think he's in there pretty good. And you can just kind of see how it's... We're going to let him sit for a minute. And we'll come back to him. We'll do this little one. This little girl one. Again, I'm just going to put in some... I'm putting in this glue, and then I'm going to sprinkle in the snow so that it'll stick to that glue, or at least part of it will. You just want to be a pain. Just going to push it down. Pull it away from my girl, and I'm going to fit her in here. Again, not a whole lot of her touching, but I'm going to get glue where it does touch. So she'll be glued in there. And hopefully I won't get overzealous like I did with the boy and knock mine loose. Kelly, I thought you found your ornaments. Did you never find them? I thought you found your ornaments. I mean, I know you didn't find them at Christmas time, but I thought you later found them like you have them now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, I thought you did find them. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all, I almost blew on this. I came within an ace of blowing like right there to blow this off of her. And I was like, that would be a disaster. Like, yeah, that's a good one of them good ideas, Amanda. Blow on her. Did y'all hear that snap? That's what you should have heard on this one. You should have heard it go snap. And then it feels like it's done, right? And so, again, I don't really want to shake her too much, but I do want to get the snow down. And we're going to let her sit for a minute. And then we'll come back and we'll finish her up because, oh, crap, I forgot to paint the edges on this one. Again, you can get it off the same way. I forgot my edges. And so 52. I got a few more minutes, and then I've got to get Nicole in the group. She is after me. Her page is new to me. She's newer to the Crafty Bunch, and she joined in this event, and I was very excited. I can't wait to see what she has in store for us tonight. And then after her is Mary with Hogwild Designs. I don't know what either one will do, but I know it's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be fun. So be sure you stick around and you follow everyone. It's so important for us. I mean, ornaments are so important to me. And, you know, I have the Creative Course Collab, which is a group that is just like a collaboration with other creatives that we do courses and tutorials. And there's an ornament course that is in there called Ornament Magic. And if you want more information about it, all you have to do is go to https Creative Course Collab.com. That's basically all one word.com. And Ornament Magic. It's 12 different tutorials and by 12 different creatives. And it's an awesome, awesome course. You have access to it forever. So look how cute that is gonna be. And you can go check that out. And so for this, I have like little fakey, they're not fake. They're the same ones that are on regular ornaments, but they are all right, come on, turn just a little bit, line up. And they go over top of this, and they're like the gold, silver, you know, ornaments. I use E6000 and glue them on to hang. And so that I'll hang these with, and then they'll get a bow. They'll also get they will get snow text as well, and glitter, and you know, to finish them up, they will get the snow text around them, so it'll look like a little window of snow. I've got 5 minutes. I probably can do one to show you what I'm talking about. And guys, you know, snow text is water soluble. I would not advise washing it down your drain because it does get hard, and especially if you're using the Pentart snow paste, do not do that because it does get rock hard. And once it is rock hard, it is rock hard. And so I do not advise doing that, washing it down your drain. Don't do that, guys, because it's just asking for trouble, especially if you are on like a septic. Like I'm in the county, I'm on septic. That's the last thing you want in your drain fields and clogging up your tanks. So don't do it. And it's probably not good for the city either, but probably not good. So I usually take mine outside and wash it with like just wash it out outside. And so yes, it is snow this not snow text, not the deco art, but the snow paste is in my store. And so the deco art snow text is not. I get this big jar mainly because when you're doing like 150 ornaments, it's a lot of snow. You need a lot of snow, so I get the mega load at Christmas time. But the snow paste is in my store from Pentart. That's actually my favorite. But when that sets up, it sets up like a rock. I mean, it's hard. I gotta go grab Nicole. Give me 1 second, guys. But you can see like how cute that is now that we've got the snow all the way around it. It also seals it. We will put a little bit of stuff on her. The frost stuff I have too. Yes, that's crystal. It's ice crystal paste. That's this. It's by Pentart. It's ice crystal paste. And yes, I have that in my store. It's awesome stuff. What did I say that name was? Nicole Pro Sparkle Junkie. Like I said, I'm new to her, but her name sounds super fun. And I am sure she is going to be awesome. She is live. Let me just pop her. Let me find it. There it is. Okay. There we go. And so here is the ornament. Ooh, Lordy. And we're just going to do the exact same thing. I usually just open this on one hole, whatever. I usually put it over a bowl so I can recycle what falls off. And so I usually do this over a bowl. And then I just put back excess back in my container. Because when you do this, there's always excess that falls. But I will do this for each of them. And there they are. And so, again, my name's Amanda. I hope y'all had a great hour with me making these ornaments. Of course, I would have picked it up backwards. But there's this one. Whoops, she just fell forward. And then here is this one. I know my ring is a little bit hard to see because it wants to and then here's this guy, which we need to put snow around him. But aren't they super cute? Y'all go watch Nicole. All you have to do is refresh if you're in the Crafty Bunch. And I will see you all later. Tomorrow, my 20 minutes of Paint With Me Live will be at 11 a.m. Eastern. I'll talk to you later. Bye.